Hey folks, this is Best in Slot, and in tonight's video we're going to check out the brand new trailer for Claws. This is a new Minecraft dinosaur adventure set in the late Cretaceous of Mongolia. We've got a few different formations, Nemet mainly, but we're also talking Jadocha and Barangayu, for example. Those are all terribly pronounced. And it once again stars Nigel Marven, just like the giant dinosaur adventure we looked at last year. This is once again made by Compicraft, and Nigel Marven is back narrating and discussing all of these species, over 100 species of dinosaur and other prehistoric creatures to take a look at. So should be a really cool mod. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the trailer for you right now, and then we're going to go back and pick out some cool moments and some cool species as well. So enjoy.
I'm zoologist and adventurer Nigel Marven. I've spent my life travelling the world in search of some of the most spectacular creatures alive today. But once upon a time there existed a very different world. A world of strange and spectacular creatures. A world that we could only dream of until now. I'm about to embark on an epic adventure to the late Cretaceous period of Mongolia. To come face to face with some of the strangest and most iconic creatures to have ever walked the earth. We'll be on the hunt for a dinosaur that has perplexed paleontologists for decades. And one of the most feared dinosaur predators might just be on the hunt for us. We'll get a bit too close for comfort with a relative of the famous T-Rex. And we'll meet a gentle giant that's captured the imagination of modern paleo media. Join me, Nigel Marven, for my biggest dinosaur adventure yet. Coming later this year to Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
So it's safe to say it's a pretty great trailer, even more cinematic than they have been in the past. It feels like an actual, like a TV show or film come to life with Nigel Marven leading the way. Nigel, I promise I will spell your name correctly this time. It's an E, not an I. This is Sam Neill with his double L's all over again. So we're just going to I'm going to turn this down this time around. Let's take a look through the trailer again. This time we'll talk about it and discuss it as things are going down. So first of all, we've got this really cool, slightly Dominion-esque introduction here with our Therizinosaur stalking Nigel through the woodlands. There's tons and tons of different species in this. I obviously don't know all of them. I'm going to talk about the ones that I'm aware of, basically. And some really cool references that you may well have noticed as well as we move through. There could be one on the screen right now, but there's some more obvious ones as we dig a little deeper. Love an epic adventure. So first of all, here we have, again, so for those who don't know, for those who never saw my videos on the Great Dinosaur Adventure, the Big Dinosaur Adventure, it's one of the two, I can't remember. Basically, you're plonked down into this extinct landscape, And the idea is you drive around or fly around and you explore and you discover dinosaurs and you kind of get the models for them and you discover all these different things and you're just kind of exploring this extinct prehistoric world and collecting information on the local fauna and flora. This right here, so this is our first reference. There's a few different references here to Prehistoric Planet because Prehistoric Planet's Deserts episode was taking place. Of course, Prehistoric Planet took place in the late Cretaceous in the Maastrichtian. This is Mongolia. We're in the same sort of region as we were for that Deserts episode, so quite a few different dinosaurs make an appearance that we have seen in Prehistoric Planet. For example, this is likely the Bosboldia, and you see that color-wise and texture-wise and model-wise, it is fairly similar to the Prehistoric Planet version. Given we don't really have any tie-in material whatsoever with Prehistoric Planet, it's really cool that we're getting that via something else. And then Nigel just barges in there on his little Jeep. Feel free to speculate about more of the species down below. I know some of you really get into that. I don't know all of them. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I know that some of the pterosaurs are placeholders for now, and they will be replaced down the line. Some of them are taken from the Great Dinosaur Adventure. This mod is scheduled to come out in June or July of this year. We've got some Pachycephalosaurs there, and I don't know what the critter on the left is. It looks like an Oviraptorid of some description, given the head crest and the beak. Yeah, so it should come out June or July of this year. Oh. Right, so very, very cool. Obviously, again, this is the Velociraptor from Prehistoric Planet. It's got that sort of greyish blue covering there, and it's stalking these other dinosaurs. Not pterosaurs this time, but still very cool. We've got a beautiful Therizinosaur. Love some of that. I'm just going to nip back very briefly there. Love some of the details there. We've got those huge claws, of course, but we've got like a waddle pouch kind of thing going on here. This really evocative feathering going down the front. It's hyper detailed for a Minecraft model. It really is. They always bring their A game when it comes to the colours and the modelling of these dinosaurs. Some of them look a little stiff animation-wise, but as I say, the mod isn't out for quite a few months yet. Hopefully, we'll see some improvements in that regard. Run, Nigel, run. So I believe what he's being chased by here is a dinosaur that I vaguely recollect but hadn't really heard of, called Kurucula, which is a dromaeosaurid from the area. I think there's 5 or 6 dromaeosaurids total in the pack. We're going to see 3 of them, I think, during this video. We've seen the Velociraptor, we've seen the Kuru, Nigel blasting away on his air horn. We've got another reference here. So this is actually not even just the models, but a direct reference to a scene from Prehistoric Planet. We've got those Bosboldia down at the Oasis. Of course, there were tons of different herbivores here at the time. We saw the Therizinosaurs here, for example. We had the sauropods, which there are sauropods in the mod. They don't really make much of an appearance in this trailer. And then the Tarbosaurus appears in the distance on the horizon, starts slinking down to the Oasis. And as we're going to see, that Tarbosaurus is, again, distinctly modelled after the Prehistoric Planet version, which is really cool to see. There we go, with that red fading to white underbelly skin and then the spots along the body. Very Prehistoric Planet. And then continuing that trend, we have this awesome Deinocheirus, again ripped straight from Prehistoric Planet with those blue over the eyes, that long drooping duckbill beak, and that sort of brown striped body as well. Doesn't that look fantastic? That's a black screen, but still it looked fantastic a second ago. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. And you'll have a plane. Last time you had a plane, you had a Jeep. Just fly around, drive around, try to uncover all the species, basically. Little hidden secrets and stuff like that. You just get to sort of live in that world. Look at that Tarbosaurus. What a beaut. Tarbosaurus bata. So far, anyway. Got a couple different things here. I'm not... Oh, I can't remember what you were called. Is that the Adasaurus? Or is that too big for Adasaurus? I can't quite remember. And we've got a Ankylosaurus of some description. This could be the Ada instead. I know there's Gallimimus in the mod as well. I know that for sure. Bonk. Sorry, buddy. Gallimimus. Maybe we're crossing a few different boundaries here. Either way, an interesting thing about the Therizinosaurus there, it's got an entirely different skin, entirely different pattern. We could be seeing multiple Therizinosaurs as opposed to just Therizinosaurus. Because it does look quite a bit different than the one we saw. We could also be seeing some gender dimorphism or something like that as well. You never really know for sure. Should be sexual dimorphism, really, more than anything else. Anyways, that is Claws, a dinosaur adventure. It looks phenomenal. The species look really well made, as they always do. Over 100 different species. Really excited about this one. And of course, when it comes out in June/July, we'll bring you the content on it right here on the channel. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. What other species did you notice? Did I make any egregious mistakes? I probably did. Let me know your thoughts down below. Will you be playing Claws when it comes out? And again, this is Minecraft Bedrock Edition only. It'd be really cool if one day they could make a Java Edition mod. But these Bedrock Edition ones make a lot of sense for this kind of contained world, I think. Alright, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you want to watch this trailer again, I will link the Compycraft channel and their trailer down below in the description. Go check it out, give them some love, give them a like and all that kind of jazz. Let them know you're into the mod, and you can ask some questions, and Compy's really good about replying to those as well. So if there's a particular dinosaur you want to see, or you know you've spotted one that you think might be there, you know, you can go ask them, and they tend to respond to that kind of thing. So go do that at the link down below. See you later.
Houston, if you're ready, we'll maneuver. Reaching out.